Hello! So this is going to be my October reseller recap where I go over my net profit for the previous month. I go over my goals, where I am for my yearly goals for the month, and then at the end I'm going to have something a little bit special because you guys are amazing and a few of you sent me some presents in my business mailbox. So I'm going to open those at the end. I will try to be good and actually use the chapter section so that way you guys can fast forward each section. But before I do anything, I'm going to throw it to my wall of accountability so you can see what I actually did this month. Welcome to the wall of accountability. So you can see here at the beginning of the month, man, I was doing so well, and I did so well, I burned myself out and thus slacked the rest of the month. I had little spurts of energy, but not enough. However, I will say I am very proud of myself for the month of October. Overall, this has been a very good month and another month of sales over $1,000, gross sales over $1,000, which I'm very proud of. And that has to do in part with the book sales, and also I sold a couple of higher dollar items as well. So if you see here, this is probably one of the first times I've ever listed more than 100 things in a week. Not just a month, but like in a week. And those are all the books. And then if you go all the way down here to the bottom, this is where I was in September. October, I did not do well about not bringing in more than I've listed, and I'm not even accounting for a lot of the estate sale hauls that you guys have seen. I'm just going to count that when I list it, otherwise I will cry because I've brought so much stuff in. This is the first time I've sold over 100 items in a month, ever. And a lot of that has to do with that giant bulk purchase that Terry made. So Terry, again, thank you very much for that. But I mean, this is double what I normally do, and I need to be proud of that, and I am proud of that, even if it did kind of burn me out for the rest of the month by making that happen. So as you guys saw from the wall of accountability, I burned myself out, and it kind of made sales a little bit slower towards the end of the month, but now they're good again. So again, you're gonna get out of your business what you put into it. So speaking of what I got out of my business, let me go over my net profit for y'all. This is, for those of you that don't know what net profit is, so it's money that went into my bank account after I subtract fees from the platform's cost of goods of the item I originally paid for them and the shipping costs. And for me, I don't take out taxes in that number as well because I am a part-time reseller, so I actually take out extra tax money out of my regular paycheck to offset my business taxes. So I'm not telling you to do that, that's just what I do. I've done really well with that as far as calculating how much tax actually needs to go to the various platforms in that way. Mostly because my reselling business has not exponentially grown. It has grown at a slow, steady rate, so I'm able to calculate how much I need to set aside. Again, that's not tax advice, that's just what I do and it works for me. But I'm just letting you know that. So that 25% that most other resellers tell you to set aside is not going to be set aside in my numbers because I don't do that way. But I'm gonna start with the least performing platform first and work my way to eBay because that's where I've spent all of my time for the last year. And my least performing platform would be The RealReal. The RealReal is a place that I love to just send stuff in and forget about them, and it's wonderful. Just like with any platform, you do need to research comps and brands, and this is a place where I like to send most of my Stella McCartney x Adidas, and this is what I sent to them this last month. I sent them 2 of my personal beanies. So I like big slouchy beanies for my giant Asian head. And I got these 2 because I love Stella McCartney x Adidas. I got them when I still worked at Adidas, and I paid like $1 for each of them because I got them at a tent sale I was working at. Too much information, but I've had them for like 10 years. So I'm not really gonna count that $2 of cost of goods for that. But I made a net profit of $22 because both of them sold within a month after they went live on The RealReal. So very happy with that profit. And The next platform we're moving to is Etsy. With Etsy, I sold two things as well. It was a blouse, a vintage blouse that I wore in a video, and then also a set of vintage trivets, potholder trivets, like the rattan ones. I made a net profit off of those two items of $22.19, and I'm happy that both of those have moved on to a new home. I'm a little sad that the vintage stuff isn't moving over there as well as I had thought, so that does mean that I'm going to have to start cross-posting them over to Poshmark, since I've sold one initially and I was super excited, and then they've just kind of sat there. And unlike my notes that just fell off the tripod, there we go. All right. And the next platform is Facebook Marketplace. I made a net profit over there of $27.71, and that is off that pair of combat boots, the camo combat boots. I only made one sale over there, and it was a good one as long as they keep them. Again, this is the second time I've sold that pair of combat boots. The first time they were returned for fit and on eBay, and now I hope they stay in their new home and they enjoy them. And then eBay, my best-selling platform, I made a net profit of $501.82. I did gross over $1,000 again, which is, it's making me really happy that I used to only get like 1 month out of the year I would gross over 1,000, and now like more than half of the months this year I have grossed over $1,000, which means that I'm doing the right thing. I'm growing my business slowly but steadily, and that makes me really happy. So it is a net profit of $501.82, so that's good enough for me, at least right now at a part-time rate. I do want that number to grow because I do eventually, I would love to be able to do this full-time. I'm just not there yet, and I'll get there though. I'll get there. So that's all of my net profits. That's all the platforms that I sold on and my net profit for each one. And now we're going to move into my goals. So if you just wanted to know how much money I made, have a nice day. We're going to start with the first goal, which I met in February, and that was to get 1,000 subscribers on this channel. I now currently have 1,567 of my subscribers, and I would like to personally thank you all with another history fact. So something interesting that happened in the year 1567 is that the Sture murders took place, where Eric the 14th of Sweden killed 5 of his nobles that he had wrongly imprisoned in his castle. He was not in the great mental state and just decided to go on a killing spree. So there's that. I know we're not in spooky season anymore, but you know, here's a spoopy fact for you. The next goal for the year that I've also met was to get monetized. I know I am again not reporting my YouTube income this month, and that is because you need to have $100 in your AdSense account in order to get a payout, and I am not there yet. So as soon as I get a payout, which will hopefully be next month, I will let you know. I will go into a little bit more detail about how my ad revenue is working. So if that's something you're interested in learning about, I will add that next month, because I should be getting a payout next month unless anything drastic happens. But I am monetized. I'm really happy about that, and I have y'all to thank. I'm just really appreciative that there are so many of you still here and that you're still watching my videos. So again, I appreciate y'all very much. The next goal is to upload on every odd day, which changed from my original goal of the year, but unfortunately did not meet that goal this year, or I did not meet that goal this month, and that is because one, my health vastly declined. I did get IV fluids this month, which I'm very happy and grateful for. And then 2, my computer died. So I had a streaming and gaming computer, and that was one that was powerful enough to do editing, and it died. It just, the hard drive hard failed. And so I've been having to impose on the boy quite a bit. And if you're watching this, thank you so much for letting me use your computer so much this last month, because he's very supportive and he wants me to keep doing YouTube, and so he's been I've been intruding on his gaming time in order to make these videos, so if y'all would thank him in the comments for me as well, I would appreciate it because it's been helpful. I do think I'm supposed to be getting a new computer this month. Fingers crossed that happens. But I did not make that goal, but I had extraneous circumstances, so I hope you guys... So I'm not upset about that. All right. The next goal is my 500 listings goal. I ended the month with 453 eBay listings in my store. Something that frustrated me for last month is that eBay changed a bunch of things. Like, they changed a bunch of things in the ceramic and glass category, and I had to unlist and relist almost 60 items in my store because of this. Now, the reason why I say I'm upset and then also not upset is because I'm upset that I had to do more work, but I'm not upset because when I unlisted them and started relisting them again, it did seem to like breathe life into my eBay store, and I did start to make a bunch of sales after I unlisted a bunch after I unlisted a bunch of those things and then started listing them again. And a couple of them sold too, which is something that I know Tommy Bernhard talked about on his show that he does with Tracy Parks. He's talked about like your store has a grade, and it can be based, like some of it is based off of like how many listings do you have where they're not performing, you know, how active you are in your store, how long they've been on there without anybody being interested in them. And so I think like taking those listings down and being super active by listing a bunch of new stuff increased my store's grade, and definitely I've been making consistent sales every day since I did that. So I learned all kinds of stuff on that talk show. Some of it is helpful to reselling, some of it is just funny, and I very much enjoy it. I know it's not for everybody, but it is for me. So thank you both for putting that on there, so that way I have something to listen to while I'm at my 9-to-5 job. And then my other goal, I have 6 of them. Subs, monetization, odd days, listing. Oh, my death pile. I increased my death pile so much. So much. I'm not even gonna front on that. I've been staring at the same rack of clothes this entire year. I've only added to it. I have a pile of stuff on the floor, which I never show you all. I have this shoe thing next to me, and it still has shoes from the ThredUp boxes that I still haven't listed yet, because I've realized that I'm not going to get any more ThredUp boxes with shoes in them, just because I have no desire to list them if I don't pick the shoes out. And I've brought so much stuff home this month. I have spent so much money this month at estate sales. So my death pile is just insane, and I need to go on a no buy November. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is do a no buy November. So if you see any hauls in the month of November, it is me showing you stuff that I bought in October, because you guys have seen one of the estates, like a few of the estate sales, but I've also done thrifting trips and have bought massive amounts of stuff. So if you see any hauls in November, I did not buy new stuff because I'm doing no buy November, but I did buy a lot in October. So death pile is so bad. And then my last goal is to get $10,000 net profit from my YouTube and my reselling business. And I am, with the numbers I shared earlier, the total for October, my net profit is $573.92. And when I add that in to my previous total, I'm at $5,142 and some change. I don't know the exact change, but like, I'm halfway to my goal and I've only 2 months left in the year. So again, unless I have like sell almost everything in my store, if I sell half the stuff in my store and also have a viral YouTube video, I will make it. Otherwise, it's not happening. And that's okay. That's okay. It's good to have goals. I just was very ambitious in my goals, and that's okay. So now I'm going to throw it over to other Bob that was impatient and did not want to wait to open the surprise presents that were in her mailbox. So we're gonna throw it over to her, and then I'm gonna tell you goodbye. Thanks, other Bob. So you notice I'm wearing the same outfit as my last video, which I will link up above if you haven't watched it. And that is because I went to the UPS store to drop off packages that you guys saw in my last video. And they're like, hey, we have a bunch of packages for you. And I was like, that's weird. I didn't get any return requests. And they're like, they gave me the packages, and no. Apparently some of y'all have sent me mail. So I figured in my update video I will open these packages. But I also didn't want to wait to open these packages until I went to film the update video. So I'm impatient. I am also very excited because I had a very rough Monday, and this was like so nice. I was like having a very rough Monday for my 9 to 5 and just in general, because you know, it's the first of the month and it's Monday. So like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. So thank you for, before I even open these, y'all just brought so much joy to my day, even without opening to see what's in here, just because y'all thought enough of me to send me something. And as a reseller, I know how expensive shipping is, so that means a lot in general. So thank you. This first one, which is definitely probably also reseller, because this is the 7x7x6 box, which I use to ship mugs in all the time. So I know another reseller sent me this. It says Billsy Bear, and this came from Illinois, which is awesome. I do have my little stabby stab. And again, I have no idea what's in any of these. Aww. Billsy Bear, Memories, Feed the Bear by Wreckers Electronics and Vintage. Aww. I know you have a UV light, pass it on. Oh, is it a UV light? Trust me, I can probably find somebody who needs another UV light. You get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. Very true. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for your help with listing some Adidas shoes months ago. They sold to a person in Germany. Here's a small token of appreciation. Aw. Oh, so you're the one that messaged me about those. Oh, you're so welcome. Again, my DMs are always open. I love trying to help people. I do have a Discord that's always linked in my description down below. And again, you can always reach out to me through Instagram at this Instagram if you're wanting reseller help, or you could join Discord and ask for help there as well. So let's see here. Thank you for the bubble wrap. An extra box filler. Ooh, you made a box in a box. Also, by the way, I do get stuff from my Twitch stream community as well. So I have been a content creator for a very long time. So I actually have a notebook where I save everybody's letters and cards that they've sent me, and like pictures and stuff, because it means a lot to me. So that'll go in there as well. Paper. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I think this is that UV light. I will find somebody to share this with. And or I'll give it to the boy, so whenever he's out and about, he can find stuff for me. Ooh, what is it? It's a bowl. Aww, and it's green. E.O. Brody and Co., Cleveland, USA. Oh, that's lovely. Look at it. And it's like the perfect cereal bowl size too. Oh my god, look how pretty it is in the light. Thank you. Oh, I also like the texture. And it's striped like what I'm wearing. Thank you. Thank you very much, Billsy Bear. And again, if you ever want to reach out and need help identifying something, I'd appreciate it. This is lovely. I love American glass and American pottery, so thank you very much. Also, great job packing it, because it made here with no problems. All right, the next package is from Uniquely Me in Texas. Another reseller because we're using eBay packaging here. And I don't want to use the stabby thing because chances are I'll damage whatever's in here because it feels like it's clothing of some sort. And I don't trust myself not to mess this up. What are you? Bob, this Union Made jacket has been in my death pile for ages. It needs a couple of stitches on the pockets, flaps, and on the shoulder. I don't know why I never fix it. It's a simple task and I'm so great. Maybe you can find it a new home. Sorry to send you my crap. Feel free to send it to a donation pile, but maybe you'll love it. The ravioli buttons are fantastic. Tracy! You sent me a present! Oh my god! I won't cry. Oh my god. So if you don't know, Tracy and Tommy do a live stream twice a week if I'm lucky, and they do it twice a week. And I love their live show, and I adore them as people. They've given the best reselling advice. Okay, I don't know where the video cut out. I ran out of space on my card, so I had to go get a new SD card. Oh my goodness, it's a Blue Label. If you don't know, Blue Label Union Made tags. Okay, we're gonna do a moment here. Tracy's giving me a teaching moment. So this is the Blue Label Union Made tag. This is what normally most Union tags look like in different colorways. The color of the tag and the wording on it can date it. It's from this date. Wow. This thing is amazing. Wow. Why didn't you list this? Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're talking about, where the sleeve is separating. So this is where the sleeve is separating. That's what she's talking about. I'm guessing it's because someone did the arm lift and lifted a little bit too high. This is so cool. If it fits me, it's not going anywhere but on my body. Also, I can't. It might actually fit me if that's the case. Oh no, it might not because I've got footballer shoulders. Shoot. Come on. No, it's too small. Yeah, this is made for someone with a, well, it fits this way. I can button it. I would just also make the sleeves rip more because of my shoulders, but oh, it's so tragic. It doesn't fit me. But this is so cool. This is the kind of stuff I absolutely adore. I mean, I could technically wear this if I didn't want to breathe or move my arm. And you're right, Tracy, the buttons are just, wow. This is so cool. I'm so sad it doesn't fit. Oh my god. That is very cool. Yes, I will definitely fix this and make sure it finds a new home. Because while I could be good and lose weight here, I cannot, unfortunately, lose weight there at all. So, thank you, Tracy. That's so unbelievably kind of you. And this is definitely stuff that I love selling. And I love wearing, too. And I'm so sad it doesn't fit me. Because this is absolutely amazing. I will find it, I will repair it, and I will give it a new home. Thank you, Tracy. That means so much to me. I'm getting flustered. Okay. And then this is from Mary from Oregon. That's a long way to send something, so thank you. I'm getting like very flustered. Oh my god, this is terrifying. I turned it around. I know. Oh my god. I wondered what that sound was. I thought maybe something had gotten broken and I was gonna be sad, but no. Trick or treat. Thought you might like this. I hope you have a fun Halloween. Great job on your YouTube videos. I enjoy watching your channel. Oh, Mary, thank you. I do love this. I love this very much. This is like the perfect level of cute and creepy. And oh my god, it's amazing. This is like very folk arty, but I know it's not folk art. Oh, this is so cool. The cat, okay, so this is from Target, which I am surprised, but this is very cool. Look at it. I'm gonna cut the tags off. So I hope you're okay with that. I kind of want to see how Moxie would react to this, because I've seen videos of like people reacting to like cat blankets and the cat's like losing their mind because they think it's an actual cat. So I'll see if I can get a video of Moxie reacting to this, and if not, I'm sorry. Moxie, look, you have a friend. Do you not like the friend? It's got a bell. She's like, mother, take that away from me. There's only room in this house for one cat, and it's just me. She's not amused. But now I'm going to throw it back to Other Bob. And thank you, Mary. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Bear. I appreciate you all so very much. And it means a lot to me that you thought enough of me to send something. And I just cannot thank you all enough. So back to Other Bob before I start crying. Again, thank you all for watching. I know this was quite a long video with a couple of different things going on in it, and I will see you guys in the next video for probably a haul. You like that foreshadowing I did earlier? Yeah, it's probably gonna be a haul. All right, bye. Bye.
Hero, hero. I wanna be a hero, hero. Oh, the hero.